Yo, what's up? How's everybody doing? Welcome to RossonARI TV. Hopefully the sound is good. It's been a while since I haven't been live. It's been a while since I haven't had the time to go live. So I thought I have a little bit of time right now. So I thought I'd go live and give you my thoughts of what I think has been happening in Serie A with Milan, football, and my status, my current state in on the situation. So first of all, let me start with saying that this Allegri's Milan is really hurting me. It really hurts me. Watching Milan play this way is very painful. Even though I gotta say, I was saying last year when Laret and I used to have discussions about how to salvage the situation. We were saying Milan. I was saying that Milan needs to play a 3-5-2, compact, and just put numbers in the midfield, numbers in defense, and play that kind of style. Obviously, I didn't mean this exaggerated. Like, this is an exaggerated version of what I was saying. But regardless, even if this is what I kind of knew that was needed for Milan to not to get points and to win games and to not look like the embarrassment that Conceição and the other guy was, Fonseca, it's still painful to watch. It's just very painful to watch. This is I mean, from my perspective, I became a Milan fan very early, right? When Sacchi was coaching, and at that time, the reason why I became a Milan fan is because, first of all, it was a Champions League final on TV. My family had like a gathering, and everybody was there, and there was excitement. And I was a little kid. I was excited about the Italian team, Italian family, whatnot. So, and it happened to be Milan. But the reason why I stayed a Milan fan is because of what Milan represented. Milan represented elite elite mentality. It represented fearlessness. It represented a team that was always on the hunt to be the best, not just in Italy or in their backyard, but the best in the world. It just had this aura of of excellence, and this aura of excellence lasted for more than 20 years, and it kept on going and going. Even when we had some bad times in the 90s, because the 90s weren't all great. I mean, we had some really bad times in the 90s, but even then, even when we had those bad seasons of the 90s where we finished 11th with Saki coming back, we still knew that this was an elite project, an elite team, an elite infrastructure, and it just needed a few changes here and there, and a tune up here and there, and then back to the races. So it never felt like Milan lost its elite culture within from and that mentality, that European mentality. It felt like it was always there, and that's what I fell in love with. Right? I'm not from Milano, the city, so what are the things that I fell in love? That's what I fell in love with. I fell in love with what Milan meant, the meaning, the reason why they play football. And of course, all of this was due to Berlusconi. All of this was due to Berlusconi and nobody else. It was Berlusconi's baby. It was Berlusconi's drive. It was his toy essentially. Um, uh, and that's the reality of it. And we can see it right now that the drive of a club is really put there by who owns it, not just by the club. I don't know how Barcelona, Real Madrid, and these teams do it. I have no idea. They have a system that they can maintain their status quo, but with how Milan is and the Italian clubs, it's just different. Milan tomorrow can turn into a Serie B team, depending on who buys the team. It's very interesting how that works. But anyway, going back to what I was saying. So for 20 years, despite bad results, but also a lot of good results, Milan always had this aura of excellence. And, I was a huge fan of it. And, some years were bad, some years were good, some years were incredible. You know, I mean, it was such a long time ago, I hardly remember it, but, I still remember the 4-0 against Barcelona. Um, the early ones with Van Basten in the 90s, that's hard to remember, but I remember the excitement. I remember the Scudetti with Weah. I remember the Scudetti with Zaccheroni. That was an incredible Scudetto. I remember the 2000s, when the 2000s rolled up. That was the beginning were rough. The beginning of the 2000s, after winning the Scudetto in 99, it was rough. Milan was kind of rebooting in a way. But then that culminated into Ancelotti's Milan, and Ancelotti's Milan became the team of Europe, the best team of Europe for the next 5 or 6 years. 2003 onwards, 2003 till 2007. I mean, Milan was the team to beat. Milan was the best team. So that excellence stayed and stayed. And then after 2007, a lot of things changed in Europe. A lot of things, economies changed. Berlusconi's time was, coming to an end. And obviously the investments weren't as big. And you kind of felt that Milan was starting to maybe downgrade a little bit. It didn't feel like it was back in the 90s. In the 90s, when we had bad seasons, like, okay, well, next season is going to be fine. But then after 2007, especially 2008, when we got kicked out of the Champions League by Arsenal, it really kind of felt like, okay, there's something is happening here. But despite all of that, Milan maintained its DNA. It maintained its essence. And then, all of a sudden, in 2010, I believe, I think it was 2010, with having come from some really bad seasons, or it was 2009, 2010, Galliani decides, against the will of Berlusconi, by the way, I believe, if I'm not wrong, to hire Allegri as the coach. And the talk was, we need to be more pragmatic. We need to be more defensive. We need to, the era of Milan being this fearless European team is done. We need to be more pragmatic. They used to use this word a lot, pragmatic. Allegri will bring us pragmatism, etc., etc. And to me, that was really the beginning of the end. That was the beginning of the end of the Milan that I fell in love with. When Allegri became coach of Milan, when coached in Europe, it was disgusting. Watching Milan play in Europe under Allegri was one of the most disgusting things ever. And I really hated that period in which Allegri coached me. And despite us winning the Scudetto, I never got attached to the Montari thing. Oh, we lost the Scudetto because of Montari. No, we lost the Scudetto that year because Allegri sucks and because of the way he plays football. But a lot of people just put it on Montari. I was not one of those guys. For me, I've never been an Allegri fan. I just don't like the way he plays football. It's anti-football. I would never fall in love with that kind of football. I mean, if that was football, I would never fall in love with. I would watch fucking curling. I would watch chess. I would watch paint dry on a wall. So my relationship with Allegri is not very good. Let's put it that way. And right now, we come back full circle. After many years of shit, then we have a few years of light with Maldini coming in. Maldini brought back that DNA, that essence. Maldini brought back that feeling that made me fall in love with Milan the first time. And that's brought us to winning maybe the best Scudetto that we've ever won, in my opinion. I've seen a bunch of Scudettis won by Milan. The Scudetto under Maldini was the best one. It was the best one. It was the one that felt the best. And then we also saw under Maldini the resurgence of that European DNA. So, that was the Maldini brought a spark. It was a spark. It was a little bit of light. And then, of course, we know what happened. Jerry came along, Elliott, and all these people, these pieces of shit that completely destroyed that, and they turned Milan into a brand, a corporate American brand. I don't give a fuck about Redbird. Who gives a shit about Redbird and how much money they make? So for me, Milan has no meaning right now. The essence of Milan is completely gone. The sporting essence of Milan is completely gone. And couple that with Allegri being there. So for me personally, it's the worst scenario possible. Not only the ownership, I completely lost faith in ownership of how they behaved and how they have treated Milan, but now that we have Allegri too. So you have to imagine that for me, this situation is really bad. For me, the situation is not only the worst coach that I never want to see at Milan is coaching Milan, but we also have this ownership that is completely disgusting. So if people are wondering why I'm not so present, why I don't do so many lives, why I'm not so active as I used to, it's because it's very difficult to be motivated. And the thing is that I'm not one of these guys that can pretend to root for a team that I don't give a fuck about. I want Redbird gone. I don't want Allegri to coach. I want to see Milan. I want to see I want to see the Milan that I fell in love with. I don't care about the colors. I didn't fall in love with the red and black colors. Okay? I fell in love with the ideals, the principles, the meaning. The meaning of being Milan. That's what I fell in love with. Not the colors. So those principles, those ideals right now have been completely thrown into the window, and what we have right now is basically this makeshift, improvised thing, Moneyball thing. Let's bring Allegri to play this disgusting football and hope we win games. And the other thing right now that I just can't get on board with, the other thing that I just can't get on board with is that there's a lot of people out there that are kind of happy, and they're kind of like, they're excited that Milan could possibly win the Scudetto this year. Yes, that is actually true. There is a chance that Milan can win the Scudetto this year. It's a slim chance, but there is a chance, of course. I mean, they're only 3 points away from first place. And Allegri has only lost one game so far. These are great stats. Those are great stats. But most likely, it's not going to happen. Most likely, it's not going to happen. Whatever. But the thing that I can't get on board with excitement is that in order for us to be in this position, we had to have the most embarrassing fucking season last year, getting our asses kicked by Feyenoord, the most embarrassed moment in the history of AC Milan is getting kicked out of the Champions League by Feyenoord, and then finishing 8th. In order for us to be in this position right now, that's what we had to go through last year. I can't get excited about this. Wow, Allegri is second because he only plays once a week, and by luck, guys, the luck this guy's had this year is incredible. This guy, by luck, got Rabiot. because Rabiot was never coming to Milan. Rabiot came to Milan simply because he got in a fight with a player at Marseille, and then they had some issues with De Zerbi. So that's the only reason why Rabiot is here, and Rabiot is a key player. Modric offered himself to Milan because he wants to finish his career. He wants to. It's a bucket list. He wants to finish his career at Milan, and Milan gave him that opportunity. Great, but it's only 1 year or 2 years. Then he's gone. It's not something that you can build on. And then the real reason why Milan is still second right now is because Magnan is having a phenomenal season. That's it. Because the way we play, we do not deserve to be second at all. At all. Right now, Magnan has had the best year of his career so far, maybe. He saved tons of penalties. He's saving tons of goals. I don't know how long that will last, but whatever. This is not something that is going to excite me, right? Coming from someone that fell in love with a team that was hunting for excellence in everything: attack, midfield, defense, coaching, lifestyle. Even the lifestyle was excellence. The lifestyle, the class that Milan represented. Going to this, just bottom of the barrel, and scraping for results, disgusting way of winning games. Fuck no. I'm not going to get excited about this. I don't give a shit whether it's Milan or what. I don't give a fuck. What I fell in love is the meaning. The meaning of what Milan used to be. So, if people are wondering why I don't do as many lives as I used to right now, that's the reason why. I just I don't find the motivation. It's hard to be motivated to do it. I mean, what am I going to say? You want to hear me fucking talk shit about Milan all day? You probably don't want to hear me talk shit about Milan all day. So why should I do that? Why should I do that? I'm hoping that eventually this nightmare will be over, and then I'll probably be back at it. I'll probably be back at it. And that's the situation. So that's the update. Oh, guys, Rock Solid. So Rock, guys, has a new channel. Check out his channel. It's really good. He's doing the reactions on a lot of different things, different subjects. He's putting his spin on it. He's really funny. And guys, support Rock's channel. It's Rock Solid. Looking forward to see his channel grow. Subscribe to his channel. Yeah. Oh, what's up, Antonio? How you doing? Yeah, let me open the thing. Give me a second here. Let me get you guys in. And guys, I see Allegri is a highly injury-prone team, so I disagree that Allegri's team's lucky. I mean, I think you can't disagree. Allegri is lucky. Allegri is lucky to have Rabiot. Allegri is lucky to have Modric. Maybe Allegri was good. I'll give to not to have the fucking management sell Magnan, because Magnan is saving his ass. 100%. And listen, look at the games. You play against Inter. Inter hits the post 3 times. They miss a penalty. I mean, at a certain point, Roma, same thing. You play against Roma. Roma hits the post 10 times. They miss a penalty. At a certain point, it is luck. And it won't last forever. But anyway, regardless of this, it doesn't matter, guys. If Milan wins the Scudetto, I'm happy for you guys that are going to celebrate it. I'm just saying what I feel. And I just wanted to say why I'm not doing as many lives anymore. It's because I just don't really give a shit about this project. To me, this is anti-football. I don't respect it. And I don't have time for it. I'm not gonna put my precious, valuable time into something that I don't care for, and I don't like, and I don't respect. And also, these people betrayed Maldini, and I can't let go of that. I cannot let go of that. Uh, Maldini brought us back. Maldini was the guy that brought us back, and these guys betrayed him. I cannot let go of that. For me to be excited about Milan, Furlani has to go. I cannot support a team with Furlani in it. Furlani is just cannot be in it. So that's it, guys. I mean, whatever you got, that's my opinion, and it's the way I feel about it. What's up?
Yo, how's it going?
Hey, I'm Tony, man. I haven't heard you in a while, man. It's been what, 5 years, 7 years in Tibet?
Yeah. I've been with Jerry. I've been partying.
You've been working out with Jerry, huh?
Oh yeah, Jerry, you're doing cocaine. Oh no, I'm just kidding. No, I've
You
been
look like
busy. I'm graduating like
you
this, like in a few months. So
you're looking good, my man. You look like a professional wrestler, dude.
yeah, I've been like I work out like 6 days a week. So into
Yeah.
it.
If anybody hasn't seen Antonio, Antonio looks like a proper Greek god now.
But I've also been
So
watching Milan, so it's
yeah. So what's
it's
up?
been weird, man. Yeah, I'm trying to get my dad to join us because it's crazy because you are like the opposite perspective of him. Like he's a super Allegri fan, and he's like he's just like losing his mind. No, but like the funniest thing was when we tied 3 games in a row. He was like he's so frustrated because I don't know, but he just is very he never stops. I have to say like he's like probably the most passionate football fan I've ever seen. Like because he watches every game. He watches most Serie A games.
Does he like the way Milan is playing?
Yeah, I mean, like for him, listen, he's the most like I always catch him out when he's basically just rewriting the narrative in his brain. But I think what he does is he gaslights himself into like he knows that
Yeah.
we're not playing great, and he just tells himself that we are, and then he just believes himself. And that's he just kind of brainwashes himself. You know what I mean? Like, that's just how he is. He's just very stubborn. But I'm actually
Yeah.
gonna give him the link right now. Hopefully, he can jump in. But uh,
Yeah. Go
let
ahead.
me.
I have 30 more minutes that I have to cut.
Okay, but
Abdi
basically,
and Nathan are here too. Yeah, by the way. Go
oh,
ahead.
let's go. Yeah, but basically, like with the season, I've been watching the games. I think that. Oh, sorry. One sec. I'll let them in. One sec.
Abdi, triple B, huh? Triple B.
What's
That's
up?
your
What's
new
up?
name. Do you like triple B? Is that a good name for you?
Yeah, right. It's okay. I want
Uh,
tonight.
Come on, it's pretty good. Triple B is pretty good.
Nah,
Like Triple H, Hunter Hans Hensley. You're triple B.
Triple D. Pause. Oh my days.
You like it?
No days. No man.
Nathan, are you working? I thought you couldn't do stuff during the week.
No, it's I'm on paternity leave still.
Oh, that paternity leave. I didn't know that. Oh, guys. By the way, guys, big congratulations to Nathan. Nathan is a
Yeah.
father of a beautiful boy called
Wait.
Roman.
Appreciate it.
Guys, come on, give Nathan his congrats. Congratulations, Nathan. Good,
Yeah. Congrats,
beautiful
man.
name, Roman. I like that name. Why Roman?
Actually from Roman Reigns.
Fair
Nice,
enough.
nice. All right, so I don't know what Antonio was saying something. So I guess
Yeah.
whoever wants to say anything next, go ahead.
Huh?
I thought you were saying something, but I think something happened. And you have to go somewhere. So
Yeah,
if you
probably.
guys have anything to say, go ahead.
Um, I mean, look, people can complain about Allegri and his style of play and whatnot. However, it's working at this current moment in time. We're grinding out results. The fact that we're in second place fighting for Scudetto right now, I swear to God, I would have never actually thought that he could get us this far, even with Leao not fully at his best, with Pulisic not in his best physically. Like, he's working wonders right now. And even though I'm not a fan of his football, I can put my ego aside and say, hey, you know what? Whatever's best for Milan, I'm happy with. If he wins me a Scudetto with the most disgustingest football, I will take it 100 times. It doesn't matter to me. And for you as well, for you always saying, playing one game a week. Yeah, Napoli did the same, exactly the same as us last season, but people didn't have a problem with them entering out of Coppa Italia to Lazio, funnily enough, not in Champions League. But no one said anything when they won the Scudetto. Oh, fair play, fair play. So, I feel like you have to be the same. You have to be consistent in your thought process and say, hey, you know what? If we win the Scudetto, respect to Allegri and Tare, F Redbird, all the same, of course. But you have to give Allegri his props to get us that second star.
Yeah, but I don't give a shit about Napoli. Napoli's not my favorite team.
Yeah, yeah. However, you gave Conte his flowers, yes, last season, even though he exited out of everything.
But he's not playing like a league. Come on, it's a big difference. I mean, Conte is defensive, but not like this. Not like this.
Okay, but wait, he was up against Simone Inzaghi's Inter, who Simone Inzaghi is way better than Kivu, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
there's that as well. So you
But
have to
listen,
be fair.
whatever. Listen. I know you have your feel. I'm just saying how I feel, and nothing is going to change. Nothing
That's
you're going to say, and nothing. I'm not saying that you have to change the way you
yeah,
feel. I'm
of
just
course,
telling
of
you
course.
why I am not motivated to do lives this year, is because of the things I said.
Because of this type of football that we're playing, you're not.
Well, it's a cup. It's that and the ownership of Fulani and the way the club is being managed. I just can't get on board.
Oh. Well,
But
in my personal opinion, look, as of right now, Allegri he's doing well. The only criticism I would have with Allegri is against these smaller teams. He needs to, change it up a little bit. He has to be more flexible, put on more attacking players, because the, if we didn't draw against Parma, lose to Cremonese, draw to Fiorentina, like we would have been clear of Inter right now. We would have been far gone by now, but all because he's a bit too pragmatic at times. Look, against Roma, against Como, against Inter, I could understand you sitting back, absorbing pressure. However, when you're facing a Parma, when you're facing these lesser teams, you need to go for it. If that means switching back to a four-man defense and playing 4-3-3 and going all in, then do so. That's my only
yeah,
criticism towards
it's never
Allegri.
gonna. It's never gonna do that.
However, as of right now, props to him. He's doing a fantastic job.
Look, having lost only one game so far is a big thing. No doubt about it.
Ridiculous. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my piece. So Nathan can go
Okay,
next.
so we got Nathan, Daddy, Papa Nathan. Nathan, what's up? Anything? You got anything to say
Um,
or anything to add?
I mean, I'm glad that we're not losing games.
Hold on,
But
Nathan. You're a little bit low.
hold on, maybe 1 second here. Can you hear me better now?
Oh, much better. Yeah.
No, I was saying I'm glad that I'm glad that we're not losing to the small teams. But I do agree with Abdi. We definitely need to change the approach because you can't sit back against them, but that's all Allegri knows. So we're unfortunately going to suffer with the small teams all year. But I mean, I hate what's going on too. But I mean, it is what it is. Like we're in second, but unfortunately, this helps the ownership. So it's like a double edged sword. Like it's cool that we we're doing good, but at the same time, it's bad because we need these guys gone.
All right. Um. Okay. Yeah. Let's get Guido in. Guido, are you here?
Dave, you hear me?
Loud and clear, like always.
Hey, what's up, guys? A long time, huh? Well, you guys quit? What happened?
Well, I said why I'm not doing many lives. Yeah. I'm not very motivated. But what's up? How you doing?
I didn't even know. I didn't get a notification. Antonio told me.
Okay, good.
Is A Antonio is in?
He was. I don't know where he is now. But what's up? You're a big Allegri fan, so you must be pretty happy, huh?
No, wait. Let's put this way. I'm not an Allegri fan, but if you give me Arrigo Sacchi, that's the best meal. It's uncomparable with Ancelotti, Capello. We can take any. I enjoyed. I was 18, 1989. So I enjoy Sacchi, which these people talk about Guardiola, all this bullshit. Sacchi was doing 30 meters on the field. No, the field is 110 meters. Besides Barcelona, they always cheat. They got 120 meters field. They even increased the field in Como. Did you hear a meter? So it's bullshit. They don't invent nothing because Sweden, Brazil was a Jenga. They were having fun with the ball with Pelé. They think they invent soccer. They didn't invent shit. Sacchi was playing 30 meters with offside at the corner kick. We were doing offside. Baresi was looking. It was a line. So if we talk about this soccer, I agree with you guys. Guardiola without Messi will never win anything.
What you're saying Guardiola, is that
Barcelona got 5 Champions League, 4 with Messi. We killed them with Capello 4-0. Remember the final? So Capello wasn't doing like offside there like crazy, like they think. I mean, offside. I agree with that because I enjoy Sacchi. But okay. You know what? I don't know. I missed the live before. I just got in, so I don't know what you guys talk about. Okay, I'm tired because I listen to too many YouTubers, especially the stupid Antonio Cassano, which. He only blamed Milan. The only team he won something was us. He never won anything in his life. So, if we fixed his life, he would be dead now if they couldn't find the problem he had on his heart. Beside that, and you should love Allegri because he said, Allegri, let me play whatever I want. Of course, the good player got to give them the chance to play. Cannot be always freaking like a robot. Okay, let me say what Allegri did with Milan. We fixed the defensive problem, even though we're not the best defense in Italy. I think, who's better than us? I forgot.
Roma.
Roma. Okay. We're the second team as a goal scored. Inter is much ahead of us. We lost the only game with Cremonese, which okay, you know what? When we talk, I would like that you show. You got to get every game of this season. That's what I ask some YouTuber, but they ignore me because they know they're going to lose. I talk about the people that talk against Allegri. You get all the games we played this year, and I want to see, okay, ball possession, shot on the post, shot received, goal scored, goal deceived. I want to hear all those numbers. The only game that we didn't deserve was Inter Milan. I hate to say that. Inter Milan play much better than us, and we won the game. Atalanta, we did shit. I didn't even watch them. I think the game, I forgot the problem. That's the only game I missed, I think. Maybe I watched the second half. But I know they destroyed us. And we tied the game. We tied it with Fiorentina twice. Maybe one we had to tie, and one we had to tie 2 games. We won the one. Then what was it? Roma. I was in Milan, Mr. Roy. I was in Milan sitting at the best spot in the stadium in Milan, November 2nd. Antonio got the scarf for the game. The scarf, how do you call the scarf, right? I'd say straight, crazy. No, the how do you call the one?
Scarf,
You know,
yeah, scarf.
La sciarpa.
Scarf.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was there. Listen, the first half Roma play okay, but the Roman fans that we play better than me. That's bullshit. The second half we had the 7 chances in front of the post and we missed the goal. That's not Allegri's fault. So if you go look at the game, that's another tie. Juventus game. We beat all the best team on the Classific, all the top teams. We beat them all. Juventus, we missed a penalty with Pulisic. Okay, and 2 goals in front of the post. I forgot what it was. Leao, whatever it was. Okay, so, of course, now Juventus, I like the way they play, even though, see, they keep losing now. Juventus with, what's his name, Spalletti. Spalletti is good at training clubs. He cannot train national team, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, what I
listen,
mean is,
you're not giving credit to Magnan, though. Magnan saved our ass a lot.
Yeah, but again, Roy, okay, what about Magnan would have fucked us up last year? Do you remember how many shit he did? Do you know Magnan why signing? Okay, you want to sign the contract? The only problem is the commission they want. The only reason, do you ever see the training? You guys watch Milan training or YouTube or whatever they show? Go watch Milan training. He loves Allegri. It's not only Allegri. He brought all the people where he went with them. The goalkeeper training is unbelievable. I forgot. I don't remember names.
Yeah. They're good. I know. Allegri has a world class. I know Allegri has a world class team. I know.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But he doesn't do. He changed. They say with the Como, he changed the system 4 times. Of course, they were killing us. But Como, look at what they did. Look what they did to Lazio. Lazio beat us in the Coppa Italia. Now everybody, Lazio shit because they have the Lotito problem. Yeah, what about the other games? They got 28 points. They're not too far from who was the other team they closed. There is a good team. Como, they killed them. They got 30. Maybe now they got 37 because they lost with us. So it's not really a huge difference. But Como, they spend money, they invest money. The owner is rich. And of course, what's his name? Fabregas. Besides, I love him as a player. He's a great coach. I want to then, like everybody that knows football, soccer, everybody knows they want to see him when he's going to coach the big teams. Then we get we're going to, because even Guardiola, he won everything with Messi. Yeah, he won it, but he coached the best teams. But he's a good coach, of course.
He's amazing. One of the best.
A good coach. He's not amazing. Sacchi was amazing. Sacchi wasn't even almost a coach. He was coaching Parma. He destroyed the world with his soccer because he won a Rijkaard. Berlusconi with a Borghi, and he won a Rijkaard. He said, I want a Rijkaard. He got Ancelotti. They said was old. We had a player from the youth team, Baresi, Evani. We were lucky with those days. But Lidon started teaching that. Tassotti was a killer. We got from Lazio. Tassotti was a killer. They used to call him the Alma Santos. They used to call him. He used to do the lob. He used to lift the ball over the player. That guy was killing people, just breaking legs. Lidon taught him how to play. Then Sacchi finished the opera. You know, and Capello benefits for all Sacchi work. Besides, Capello likes you, of course.
Listen, what for people who maybe didn't understand, like when we just said 30 meters, what he meant is that the distance between the defensive line and the offensive line.
Hey, Roy, I've been in San Siro when Sacchi was coaching. I couldn't believe myself. I was studying economy. I studied accounting like high school. Man, I would see, depends where you were sitting on the stadium, you will see 3 lines. He played 4-4-2, if you guys remember. 4-4-2 was 3 lines going up and down. Beside the player, yeah, but at least Van Basten was a talent, but he became unbelievable with Milan. He was good with the Ajax, but he wasn't already. In fact, we paid him, I think, 2.5 miliardi di lire. Gullit cost more. Gullit cost 10 at that time was 10 miliardi. How much would be?
Well, wasn't Gullit already a Ballon d'Or winner? Wasn't he already a Ballon d'Or winner? I think Gullit was already a Ballon d'Or winner.
No. I don't think he won when he won with us. Okay, we're the only team. Hey, Roy, we're the only team in the history of soccer that we had the first, second, and third, all of the same team. The 3 Dutch players. First, second, and third. All together.
What, in the Ballon d'Or? list
Yeah,
or whatever.
Ballon d'Or, 1, 2nd, and 3rd. Nobody ever did.
Mm.
We got million records. We don't need to talk
But
about
this
it.
is what I'm saying. Look, that's what I fell in love with. That excellent, that aura of
Yeah, of
excellence.
course. How many people
No,
can
it's
play? Yeah, that Zerbi. Look at that Zerbi today got killed. Look at Bodo Glint. They killed fucking City yesterday. Bodo Glint. Okay, I mean, I love that kid. I wish we kept that.
Nathan
We
loves
we destroyed Auge because since he left the Milan, he was doing shit. Now he's
Uh,
back in shape.
Hauge
Yeah,
on the
because
Europa League
he was
night.
happy in Milan. He could be happy in Milan. He's 26 years old. He scored 4 goals and 3 assists in the Champions League. What the heck?
And it was in the
Well, that's pretty
Europa.
good.
And all of
Bodo
that
Glimt's in
because
the Champions League
Leao.
right now.
Leao is Leao. Leao, when he sleeps, he scored 8 goals. Can you believe that? He played half league. I mean, do I like it when he plays? He sucks when he plays. I don't know. Looks like
He
he don't
does.
play. Yeah, but then
Because
8 goals. How many
he's injured.
assists? 8 goals.
But
Lautaro
Guido,
Martinez got 11 goals. Lautaro Martinez, 11 goals. It
but
looks like
Guido,
he's a freaking Maradona.
you can admit though we could have
That
got
guy's
a
rubbish.
better coach. Like Palladino would have been the perfect coach.
Yeah, Palladino
Because
today
he's
was losing
Palladino.
3-1. Yeah, Palladino. Yeah.
No. For me personally, it should have been Deserbi or
Paladino's good. I
Fabregas.
like Paladino. I like
Yeah,
Paladino.
but I want to see the Italiano. I want to see this coach with the Milan, with Juventus. I want to see with those teams.
well, that's what I'm saying.
But
Like,
Or
he,
Spalletti. Even Spalletti.
Atalanta
Even
got
Spalletti.
No,
I don't really care for Spalletti, to be
Deserbi.
honest.
Look,
Palladino's a younger coach. He has new ideas, and that's what we need.
listen.
yeah, I like him a lot. I'm
Listen,
a huge fan.
you guys.
I'm a
Hey,
huge
Roy,
fan.
did you guys watch the last game with Lecce? All this story with the possession, we scored 1 goal. The
Yeah, we
Lecce couldn't pass the midfield. And don't
Yep.
tell me it's a shitty team
Lecce,
because
come on, Lecce. No,
hey,
no.
Roy,
Look at
did
this.
you
Come on,
that's the same
watch
Lecce
it?
that were
Hey,
giving
Roy, did you
Inter
watch
problems.
Lecce Inter? Did you watch Inter Lecce?
Yes.
Did you watch the game?
Yes.
Inter did worse than us. They couldn't shoot. We shoot more than Inter. We had more chances than Inter with the Lecce. Okay, so yeah, Inter is the best team. Nobody can say it's not. They got 3 players each position.
Let's not use Lecce. Let's not use Lecce as the team to measure Milan's
Okay,
strengths.
Roy, the only game we lost to Cremonese, 24th shot. With Genoa,
fine.
32. With Genoa, 32 people were laying on the freaking ground. Like when me and my friend used to play on the basketball field, people were laying down on the freaking post. It was like not even fitting the ball. You see people lay down in the area? People lay down on the freaking ground. You see the post when the Pulisic got his hands, we scored the post, got back to Pulisic. There would have been a goal.
Okay, but listen. Even in our worst period, we should be Lecce. I mean, Lecce is not the team that.
Okay,
we
what
need
about
to-
Napoli?
But hold on,
Napoli,
but Roy,
no,
but we
Juventus.
live in.
Lecce tie with Juventus in Torino. They only scored a goal. They couldn't pass me. Juventus destroyed them. They won 1-0 tie. No, I think they won.
I'm not
They
going to
won.
use Lecce as a measuring stick.
But guys,
Yeah,
this
they
is
stop
sports. Why are
Juventus.
we?
They
Why
stop
do we
Napoli.
even care
Nathan
about
talk.
They
this?
stop Inter.
Let Nathan talk.
Yeah, we score.
Let Nathan
We
talk.
dominate the game. We dominate the game. We dominate.
But
We dominate the
cares
game.
though?
Let Nathan
Who
talk.
cares though? Who cares? This is sports. Like anyone who's actually played the game understands when you play against the worst teams, you normally play a bad game. For the most part, you're not destroying them 3-0 every single game. That just doesn't happen.
We missed situation in goal, but we could.
Yeah, but
I watch Inter. Inter couldn't even go close to the area. They
But
were
it doesn't-
around the
That's
area.
not
They
true.
couldn't
That
do
is
shit.
not. That is not true. That is just not true.
No,
But
they
it
were.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because it doesn't matter what sport it is. Soccer, football, basketball, baseball, hockey. It doesn't matter. The best teams. It's not uncommon for the best teams to have a poor game but still win against the bottom teams. Like this is a natural occurrence.
Okay, so
Like, this is not on paper. This is
No,
real life.
but
So,
Milan did Milan have a
and
poor game? I don't think Milan had a poor game against Lecce. I'm just saying I'm not going to use Lecce as a measuring stick.
I watch Roma. I watch Roma Milan. By the way, this story. Yeah, Allegri got Modric 4 years old. Rabiot 31. The other an good average age. But if the first half, they say, "Oh, Milan is tired. They made a mistake to the training." What about the second half we killed? Only one or two second half we didn't kill them.
Hey,
all the second half we got on. Do you see the way they started the second half? Everybody on the line close to each other going to the attack. You see the way they started the second half? Everybody going out. Now we got Fulkrug. That's a blessing. That guy can even score 2 goals in the season. I love it. I fell in love the way that guy's an animal. He missed the tooth.
Hey, listen. I gotta close in a few minutes. So let me ask you guys a few questions. Because I have to close in a few minutes. I'll start with you, Guido. Do you think Milan can win the Scudetto this year?
Listen, now let me tell you. I was about to say that before I forgot. Okay, we don't have the cup, so we got out everything, and I don't give a shit. We won a Super Cup last year, but we got 8. So of course the trophy. I like to win trophy. The problem is, I mean, see what pissed me off. Why they got rid of 42 players? They sold the 42 players. They could have kept Jovic or Abram got sold for 70 million. Napoli bought Luca for 35 plus bonus.
I only have a few more minutes.
Okay, we have. If the players don't get injured, even 1 or 2 is fine. If they don't get injured, we have a chance, because if Inter keeps staying on the Champions League, Napoli for me sucks. I'm sorry, but Napoli really got to play 200% to do good. So when they don't play 200%, because we got better talent players, not all team, but we have some players that they can dream about. So,
all right, and last question for you, Guido. Are you excited to see?
We win the league. I said we have a chance. So.
Okay. I only have a few minutes, so I have to go to the next guy. Nathan.
I don't think we're gonna win, but we'll challenge to the end.
Okay, so you're on no. You don't think?
No, we're not.
Hey, Roy,
win,
watch
we'll
Roma.
Be there, though.
Watch Roma. They got 2 good players now.
Yeah,
Besides,
I know.
they already have.
Yeah.
Watch Roma, because Gasperini. Everybody likes Gasperini, right? So
I love Gasperini.
Yeah, he's a good coach, but
okay.
What did he win?
So what about you, Abdi? What about you?
1 Europa League.
For me, look, seeing how what Inter did in the Champions League, where now they're out of the top 8 completely, looks like they're going to go through playoffs. They're going to have those extra. I mean, it's all circumstantial. If Inter do go through playoffs and they have those extra matches and the fixtures keep piling up, I think we have a really solid chance to go and win it. But do I think we will do it? I don't, because I know Conte, he's planning to get out of Champions League. His players will start slowly coming back, and he might start coming back, and he's not far off either. We have a good chance, but I don't think so.
Okay, one last question before I gotta go. Guido, do you think? How do you think Allegri will play in the champion? If Milan makes the Champions League, are you excited to see Milan play like this in the Champions League?
Listen, we need many more extra players, because we don't have sub. So
yeah, man.
I mean, I don't mind. I think Atekam is a good player. People undervalue it. We pay 10 million for that guy. I don't think Atekam is bad. He gotta have more chance. But see, look, Allegri. Do you see Allegri? Listen, Allegri was a midfield on my team. I mean, the team close to me, Pescara. I loved. He was one of the best players in Italy that time. Midfield. And remember, what did I always tell you on the live anywhere? I want to coach midfield. I don't want a freaking defense. A midfielder.
Okay, hold on. Are you excited to see Barcelona Milan next year with Allegri on the bench?
Oh hell no!
Listen, we Pioli, we freaking almost we went a semi-final, please.
Anyway, all right. What about you guys, Nathan? What do you think about Milan in Europe next year?
What do you think about Thiago Silva? I would never get Thiago Silva right away.
Listen, I'll do another live, but I have to go in I have 2 minutes, so I just. Nathan, what do you think about?
Bye. I gotta go too.
Ciao, Guido.
Ciao. Bye.
This is a rage bait question if I've ever seen it. No, I'm not excited.
You get out of here.
Barcelona, Milan, with Allegri.
Barcelona, right? Barcelona never win except with Guardiola and Messi. Guardiola 1 year maybe. How many won? 1, 2.
No, he won 2, I think.
Listen, without Messi, Barcelona never win in their history. Only
Yeah,
once.
They
Okay,
can
guys,
now.
I gotta go.
Barcelona won
I
at
gotta
least.
go. I gotta go, or else I get fired. If I don't go, I get fired. So peace
Oh,
out.
I forgot
see
to
you guys.
escape here. How do you do?
All right.
Bye.
Have a good day, guys. Thank you. Bye. Later. Hey, congrats, Nathan, guys. Send your congratulations to Nathan. Peace out,
Thank you.
everybody.